Hello, this is Murli. Welcome to Techsolutions. If you are watching my video first time, don't forget to subscribe the channel immediately and click the bell icon for more updates and like the video to reach more members. Don't skip the video and watch until end. And give your comments or query or specific suggestions, or if you need any specific topic want to explanation in comment section, and don't forget to the comment on video.
Here we have to discuss about how to compile and how to execute a C program. I have to explain it step by step. The diagrammatic representation will be explained here. Suppose first you have to write a code. You have to write a code. That means simply you have to write a C program. Any program you have to write. Otherwise we can take other existing file, then you have to edit and you have to compile and then execute. Then how we have to compile the program means, suppose what is the first, we have to write the code. First you have to write the code, right? This code is called as, right? This code is called as a source file. That means whenever you have to write the file, that file we can save with some name. That is a file name .c. The extension must be the C, right? Now it is the file name we have to save. This file is called as a source file. This file is called as a source file. That means here you have to write the code. That code will be saved as a some file name .c. After you have to write the program and you have to save, then we have to compile. We have to compile the program. For which purpose you have to compile? You have to compile the program to checking the errors. How we can compile means by using the compiler. By using compiler you have to compile the program. That means whenever you have to compile the program, which program you have to execute, what is the source file you have to save this file taking as a input. This input file will be by using the compiler you have to compile. And whenever you have to compile, right, whenever you have to compile, suppose if there is a error, whenever you have to compile the program, if there is a error, right, then if it is a error means, suppose yes, the error is the yes means, again we have to rewrite the program. What is that means? In this type of error means whenever you can compile the program, that time if we can get the any error, this type of error is called as a compile error. This type of error is called as a compile error, right? After the compile, what is the purpose of compilation here? Mainly the two purposes. One thing for the checking the error. One thing is for checking the error, and another thing is to generate. Another thing is to generate object file. To generate the object file. That means we can convert .source file means .c into .obj file. That means .object file. That is the main purpose of you have to compilation. Means we have to do here two process. One thing is compilation to checking the error. Any compile error is there. As well as we have to convert the object file from the source file into object file. We have to convert. Suppose if there is no error, if it is a error means again you have to rewrite the program and you have to compile, right? Suppose if there is a no error, error is no. Now what you can do? We have to link. We have to link the program, or you have to linking. Simply you can call it as a linker. Simply you can call it as a linker. Means what is meant by linker here means here you have to link what is the object file you have to generated. That object file is connecting to the linker. What is the purpose of linker here means here we have to include in the linker section, we have to include what are the header files. What are the header files we have to include it. All the header files will be attached here for the execution of the particular program, right? As well as here we have to remove. We have to remove the comments. What are the comments we have to mention? It will be removed and it will be included the header files for the successful execution of your program, right? And in linker sections, whenever you have to link the header files, suppose in this situation, again, if we can get any error, which error? That is called as a linker error. Okay, now here we can get the any error. Okay, this error is called, means when you can get the linker error means whenever you can execute the program. Whenever we can execute the program, that time if we can get the any error, again we have to check your program. Check your means rewrite the again code and you have to compile, and if there is any error means again rewrite, otherwise go to the linking error. In this linking, if there is a error means again go to the rewrite, otherwise we have to go to the no, if there is no error. Before that, whenever you can linking the program, here right, here you have to get, whenever going the linking error means now here it will be convert, the dot objective file will be converting as a executable file, that is .exe file, you have to generate by using the linker, right? After, if there is no error means directly we can execute the program directly. Now here we have to execute the program. You have to execute the program. Now which program you have to execute? The .exe file we have to execute, right? Suppose in execution time also or in runtime also, if there is a error, in runtime is also there may be a chance for to get the error. Same here also, same procedure. Again go to the program, right? When if it is a S, error is a S means go to the program. Otherwise we can say, suppose if it is a no, right? If it is a no, then we can tell the program is success. The program is success. Now it is the flow of execution in any C program. Are it clear? I will explain one time. First we have to write the code. What is the code you have to write? That code is called as a source file, right? This source file first you have to compile. What is the purpose of compile? Means the one purpose is to check the any error. That means syntax error. We have to check the any error. Otherwise, and parallelly it will be generate the that obj file. When if there is no any error means then only it will be generate the object file, right? If it is a error means again you have to go back to the source code and you have to modify the source code and again you have to compile. Suppose if there is no error means what is the object file you have to generate it? That object file you have to giving to the linker. Now what is meant by linker here means the linker will be including what are the header files are required. What are the header files are required for execution of your program. All the header files will be linked, as well as if you can mention the any comments, those comments are removed, right? And in this, by using the linkers, the object file is converting into the executable file. When if there is no error, this type of error is called as a runtime error. That means what is meant by runtime error means if there is any syntax mistake, that means predefined functions mistakes is there, then again you have to rewrite the program. Suppose for example in printf statement is the syntax for printf, right? Instead of printf, if I can write print, right? These type of errors will be available in the runtime error, right? Suppose if there is no error means now what is the executable file will be generated, that program will be executed, right? After in the execution also, suppose if you cannot get in the appropriate output, then again go to your source code, then you have to modify, again you have to follow the same procedure. If there is no error means we can get the exact output means the program is success. Now these are the steps or procedure while you have to compile and executing the any C program, right? I will explain one by one steps here. What is the first step? First I have to write the C program, right? Code I have to write. After that, what is the second step? Then I have to compile. The program. Once there is any error, if the error is occur, what I can do, again I have to modify and again I have to compile. Suppose if there is no error, if there is no error means what is the meaning? I am giving to the linker. What is meant by linker means if by using the linker I can execute the program. Means here I have to include what are the resources are required to execution of my program as successful. Right? After the linking, if there is a error, then it will be generated, the error will be occurred. Okay, this error is called as a runtime error, and this type of error is called as a compile time error. Okay, no? And suppose if there is no error in the linking time means, then I can say the program is executed successfully. These are all the steps while you have to compile and executing the any C program. Clear? Here I have to explain entire concept based on the Turbo C environment. Turbo C environment. I hope all of you clear. If you have any doubts or need any clarifications, please comment in the comment section. Thank you.